Welcome on into Testimony Tuesday. I have with me actually, she was my first phone call when I found this opportunity. Miss Gina Sellers. Not only is she an incredible mom, an incredible friend, she's led in this space for a long time, but I don't want that to actually give you a barrier to why you should relate to her story today, because I can give her all the accolades which she deserves. But what I want you to understand, one of the biggest reasons wasn't just because she was a six-figure earner that I called her, because she can do that in any capacity. I called her because she's an incredible mom. Her family comes first. Her kids are her number one priority. And through this space of online marketing, she's found a way to be able to do multiple things, but she will not give up her time with her family unless it's something that really, truly is an incredible opportunity. So, Gina Sellers, it is so great to have a conversation with you on this Tuesday. And in rare fashion, we both have all kind, not rare, in normal fashion, we both have all kinds of things as moms going on in the background today. So I just wanted to say thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, Jen. Happy to be here and let's talk.
Let's talk. Okay, so the first question I have for you is exactly why I called you. When I flew out to Spain to look at this opportunity, I knew that if you could see where moms could find this digital membership, something that they could use that would be practical, talk to the sports parent, like the family that is in the thick of it with kids that are going to, like your boys, baseball, football, and then seeing your daughter in dance competition stuff. What does this membership do for that person, and why did you look at it with skeptical eyes and found something great with it?
Yeah, so the thing is, I am a sports mom. My son did travel baseball for years and years. We do travel football now, 7-on-7 in the off season when it's not fall football. And then my daughter's been a competitive dancer for 11 years. I think we're on our 12th season. And so that means we're always traveling on weekends for either a tournament or a game or a dance competition. And with that, we're always staying in hotels. And so the skepticism that I had was that there have been other opportunities where you can maybe save money through some sort of a membership or whatever. And what I noticed on those platforms, you can't get a Marriott or a Hilton. It's like some weird mom and pop shop. You don't really know what you're checking into kind of situation. And so when you allowed me the opportunity to take a look at this platform, I was able to see that all of the hotel chains that I was already booked at for the season. I already had my reservation, at the Embassy Suites. I already had my reservation at the Doubletree Hilton. I went and checked to see if they were on this platform, and they were, and the savings was significant. And the other thing that I thought about was, you know, hotel rates are supply and demand, just like any other business or any other, commodity. And they don't have to give a discount. They don't. When there's already a competition in town or a tournament in town, they know they're going to book those rooms. And so they oftentimes they'll mark the prices up or they don't discount them. And what I found was I went through this platform because you allowed me the opportunity, and I checked. I looked at the date. I looked to see on this weekend. I know for a fact that there's a tournament. I know that there's going to be 130 teams in town, all of the families that come with them. Is the play to or stay to play hotel going to be on this platform, and will it be discounted? And lo and behold, it was there. So when I saw that, I saw dollar signs. Not only the dollar signs that I'm saving, but also dollar signs like every single sports family, dance family, cheer family. The travel cheer is a big, it's a big thing and a big expense. But let me tell you, you can save a lot of money being a member here. And so when I saw that, I was like, everybody's going to want this membership. It's not a matter of like if they're going to want it, it's a matter of when, and I need to be in front of it.
I love that. It's so true. And watching you go through it actually increased so much belief in me, because I'd been a part of another travel savings and we couldn't actually book on what you said, you know? So I was like, I love that that was the initial thing that Gina found, was that you could actually save and find it through the hotel chains all of us actually want to stay at. Just that piece was a no-brainer. Now talk about like the parent that maybe is like, why would I want to not only save money and be able to book at locations, but I could actually, make a little bit of extra money. You and I both got into this profession because we were moms and we wanted to make money around our kids' schedules. But like, what would for the parent that's like, could I actually make money while I'm busy with my cheer daughter or son in football or baseball? Like, how would that be for them?
Well, first of all, one thing that's really amazing about this particular business model and the way it's wrapped around travel and life experiences and savings is that it has the opportunity for your membership to be auto financed. And so the membership that I have, the one that is the biggest bang for your buck, is 120 a month, right? But I only had to share it with three other moms that also are traveling, also needing to save money on hotels. I mean, we're already going anyway. I'm already booking the hotel anyway. I go to the Embassy Suites in Downey, California on Memorial Weekend every single year. I've done it. This is my 12th year. Why not? Why not save 200? I think I saved $278 on that reservation this year because I was able to book through this platform. Why not, right? And so why are the other moms not going to want to take advantage of that? Is like the other families going to want to spend $278 on purpose, or are they going to want to save it? So I mean, it was just kind of a no-brainer for me. Like obviously I'm going to have three other people who also are traveling already and also want to save money. And by sharing this with them and them seeing the value as well, now I don't have to pay for my membership. So I'm not paying $120 a month. It's free for me. But because of the way this works and because of the benefits that the membership has, I'm earning $240 a month in loyalty points that I can travel with. And so that's almost $3,000 a year. $3,000 a year. And so for everybody out there, what you use those loyalty points for is to travel, to go on a life experience. And the thing is, I really like, I love my kids. And I mean, there's nothing I'd rather do than, clear my calendar on a Friday because it's game day, or clear the weekend because my daughter has a dance competition and it's everything to me to watch her on stage, right? I love my kids. I love watching them shine. I love watching them be in their element where they are the most happy and they're the most successful for them right now. It's everything for me. But that also means I spend every single weekend of my life chasing my kids around. My husband and I don't go on vacation. Our vacation is usually an extended stay after a tournament or a dance competition, you know? So the idea of almost being forced to do something for ourselves at the end of the year. We can bring the kids. We have $3,000 saved up, right? Like we can bring the kids or my husband and I can get away, but we're going to have a free vacation at the end of every single year. And if we happen to have that one weird odd weekend where we don't have something on the calendar and we want to get away, we can use those points at any time as well to discount, a trip for us. And so it just made sense. Like it just made sense. And then as far as making money, I mean, it's a digital platform. There's almost no overhead. So the company is able to pay really, really well, to the tune of around 85% of what they're bringing in out to the field to us. And so, I mean, it just makes sense to share it with everybody. Everybody wants to travel. A lot of people don't know how this helps. It's significantly discounted for the sports families. You're traveling anyway, why not save? Right. And then I mean, for every single person that comes into this, I'm making pretty good money on that one person. And then every time they renew, I'm getting paid over and over again for a conversation that I had one time. So it just makes sense.
Man, it does make sense. And I like my husband and I thought we were ready, but it's like we've now been on 9 different dates together with because of this membership intentionally. And I'm like, it's really been incredible to see the memories that we now get to make because we said yes to having a membership like this that allows us to save money. But then every time it's like gamified, you get to earn travel credits because you went on each one of these. You come back from your trip or your overnight weekend, you get additional travel credits to help you save again. So I think it's genius for families to give them permission. And like you said, they don't even know how that they can travel, but this makes it so doable that it almost becomes a game of like, how much can we save when we do go away? It gives people that opportunity. Okay, the last one I want to ask, I know you have a lot you're going on and we today and we're headed to Vegas, but talk about the person who's like, okay, I know these opportunities come around. I know, like, I could actually, if I could want to travel more, I want to get a position. Like, what does that actually look like? And why would you say right now, specifically before we take 500 people to Vegas with us for pre-launch, like, why is now a time to be looking at this company from getting a position?
Well, I mean, we're taking 500 to Vegas, but that's because we sold out and hit capacity. We'd probably have 2,500 in Vegas with us if there was room, right? So that speaks volumes, considering the fact that the 1st of May None of us were here, right? I mean, you were the end of April, you were calling me and saying, "I'm going to go check this thing out in Spain. Will you look at it?" Right? How do we have over 3,000 people in that short of time? Obviously, people see something here. And so I just really want to encourage everybody else to really take a big look at this. Like, why do you think that 3,000 people saw what we saw? And like I said before, it's not a matter of if people are going to want to take advantage of this app, it's going to be when. And so, how many times, everybody here is social media, we're on social media right now, right? How many times have you seen in your feed this girl who was like, I'm launching something, or I have a new potion and you want to get in now, or get in the tree? And it's always about like positioning. It's always about getting in early, like if you were an early investor in Bitcoin, right? Like whoever invested in Bitcoin with $10 at the beginning is a multi-billionaire, like up to the tune of like 55 billion, $56 billion right now. Okay. It's all about timing and positioning. And what I'm telling you, I cannot stress, I cannot scream loud enough from the tallest rooftop. This is the time. We have a very unique opportunity in the fact that this company is established, it's been around, it's international. We're just not here. But the market that is coming to the company last is the biggest market. Do you know what the population is between America, Canada, Mexico? I mean, the largest geographical spaces are where we are having the opportunity to bring this platform to everybody, and everybody's going to want it. So do you want them to come in before you or after? That's my biggest question, because like I mentioned previously, they pay really well on every single person who comes in to your organization because it's a digital product. There's not a lot of overhead and they can afford to pay us well. So do you want to be paid on the rest of the population, or do you want to be paid on the tiny bit that comes in at the very end? That's my biggest question to people. Just put it in layman's terms. Like, do you want to get paid on 50,000 people or 50 people? Because we're going to bring 50,000 people into this company. We will do it. We'll have 20 by next year. Okay. We're going to fill an arena by next year. So, do you want everyone in that arena to be in your organization? Do you want to be paid on those people, or do you want to come in after?
I mean, it's so funny when you're talking, I'm like, we gotta tell every, no, it's kidding. It's just, there's an opportunity of a lifetime. People are not getting to live their life, and this gives them the vehicle to go and actually create memories, to have moments. The vehicle works, like Gina just mentioned. I mean, it's been, solid 12 years, 9 years specific in travel, perfecting the way in which we do that. And it's just now coming to the US. The reason it's in pre-launch is because we together are deciding where are the places that we want to go here in the US and Canada, Mexico, Australia. And you guys get to be part of that foundational team to do that. And if I'm talking to a mom, busy moms get things done. Parents, you guys, busy people get things done. Gina's like in the midst of all kinds of things at her house. My office is a little bit crazy. I'm moving my son back to college today or tomorrow in the next 24 hours and going to Vegas. We just don't make excuses, y'all. We do the things that are in the midst of everything else. So I'm speaking to busy people because I know you're the ones that even if you have a few hours a week, and Gina, with this, ask for your closing thoughts. But for the mom who's like, I don't even know if I have a couple hours. Like what, because I'm watching moms like Carly Minker. She came in, she was behind 3 months on her car payment, and she was like, I don't even know. We were gonna have our phone shut off. And she was able to come into this platform in 20 days, make $17,000. And to me, I'm watching that be life changing for parents that are like praying for an option financially and then get a trip as a result of that. But what would you say to the person who's like, I don't even know if I have 2 hours? Like what, and this is a chance for them to like, what would they do in the 2 hours?
Well, one thing that I always say is like, if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't happen, right? Because I'm that busy, and a lot of people say they're busy all the time, but busy doing what? Well, I'm actually busy. I actually have a lot of entries in my calendar. But here's the thing, ask yourself this. If you have an appointment with one kid and a practice with another kid, and you have an appointment for yourself, and you have a meeting, and you have all these things in your calendar, and then a kid calls you and says, "Hey, mom, I have to do a project by tonight." Are you going to find the time to run to the store to get the things that your child needs, right? Like every mom is going to find the time. So all I want to say is find 15 minutes. There's a window in your calendar and block it out 15 minutes and just focus. And all you have to do is call somebody, message somebody, text somebody, and say, hey, I have an opportunity of a lifetime. I just want you to look at this. And then you provide a link to something. We have all of the tools. The system is in place. It doesn't take a lot of time. You're not having to schedule appointments or go places. It's literally digital, and we provide everything to you. It's a matter of copying and pasting a link. And in 15 minutes, how many times can you copy and paste a link? You could probably get 30, 40 messages out in that 15 minutes and you're done for the day. Your literal job is done for the day. Just block out 15 minutes in that calendar. I know you can find it because you find it when your kid needs a poster board. You find it when you already have everything going on and they call from school and say, I don't feel well. And you're able to manipulate and maneuver and everything that day, shift things around to block out the time to go pick up the kid or pick up the poster board or whatever it is. So I know you can find 15 minutes to stick in your calendar to get this done. And I'm telling you, the reward is so worth it. The benefit outweighs the risk all day long.
All day long. You guys, this is a chance for you to be first in a company that is just coming to North America. Literally will not be the same opportunity a year from now. We are talking, we have, we went from two of us to almost 4,000 in just a little bit over 10 weeks. And now is a chance for you to hear about this and bring this to your network. And we're going to do it with you every step of the way. So Gina, thank you so much for being here, sharing your story, how powerful it is, and just congratulations on your success here already and just your success as a parent. I mean, you're an incredible, incredible mom. I love to see that you help so many other families save money and travel more and make memories. And I'm excited to spend time with you this weekend in Vegas. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Jen. Love you.
Love you.